There's bad remakes of classic games, and then there's bad remakes of classic games. This one is a combination of the two multiplied by 4 or 5. A game that sullies the name Defender, which is one of the greatest arcade games ever created. This is Defender for the PlayStation 2, released in 2002, trying to reinvent Defender as a 3D spaceship shooter. It does start off looking really cool, but after spending some time with this game, the only thing that I wanted to do was play Omega Boost. I'm a bit surprised with this game because it looks nice and it has everything that it would need to be a decent spaceship shooter. Where they went wrong is in trying to make it like Defender. They should have just gone with some other license or made up an entirely new one for this game. For those unfamiliar with Defender, it is a 1980 arcade classic, a side-scrolling spaceship shooter. A very popular, beloved game. And it's a challenging game, a game that fills the screen with enemies quickly trying to kill you. It's from Eugene Jarvis, the creator of Robotron 2084. That's not exactly a walk in the park, and neither is Defender. The objective of the original Defender is to fly your spaceship around, shoot enemies, rack up points, and save humans before they're abducted by aliens and turned into mutants. You're awarded bonus points for the humans at the end of each level, and gameplay is timeless, fast, ferocious, and above all, fun. Now, in a two-dimensional, horizontally scrolling spaceship shooting environment, the frantic nature of the gameplay works well, and enhances Defender. When moved into a three-dimensional environment, it just turns into a cluttered mess. Because the heads-up display in this game is practically useless, and the controls aren't all that great either. You're supposed to be rescuing colonists before they're abducted by aliens and turned into mutants, but that quickly becomes tedious and annoying, because frequently they're abducted long before you can ever actually get to them, and also because it's typically distracting you from blowing up all the enemies, which works well in a two-dimensional environment, but not so much in this one. Yeah, I could not get used to the controls in this game. I've played 1001 different spaceship games that are very similar to this one. Something is wrong with the control system in this Defender remake. Anyway, unlike the original Defender, you do have multiple spaceships in this game, a variety of different weapons, and you can upgrade them with points earned during the missions. Each mission has multiple objectives. Sometimes you're escorting a spaceship, other times you're just trying to stay alive or save the colonists.
Back up the gate so you can clean up some of this mess. Think you can handle that?
Most of whom I don't even think deserve to be saved. They should be left there and turned into mutants. Why not? I think this feels like a game that was made by the marketing department rather than game designers. It's as if they knew Defender would get publicity, and I'm assuming that Midway wanted to capitalize on some of their big arcade titles like Defender and Spy Hunter also got a re-release. In the early 2000s, after Atari had successfully re-envisioned a number of arcade classics like Centipede, Q*bert, and Missile Command. In the end, Defender on the PlayStation 2 is a bargain bin title that may be enjoyed by some gamers. It's not an unplayable game, and it does pack some challenge, but I don't think it will appeal to fans of the original Defender. It does have some entertaining cutscenes, though. I'll give the game that. In fact, that may be the only thing I give it. I do like the cutscenes.
We need an escort. We're not exactly on vacation over here.
Bravo 4. Sarcasm acknowledged.
Johnson!